Hello, and today we are going to be working on Chapter 2, Lesson 9. Hold on, let me get this kind of focused here. It is multiply by one-digit numbers. And it is page 131 in our book. Today is the 18th. Okay, so today we're going to talk about multiplying by one-digit numbers. We've already kind of done this with our area models and with distributive property, but today we're going to use what's called the standard algorithm. The standard algorithm is the fancy way of saying like the regular way. So in our book here we have a problem that says Grace and her 3 friends. That's 4 people, right? Grace and 3 friends. Each paid $38 for an admission ticket to an amusement park. The total paid can be found by multiplying 4 and 38. So the directions tell you to find 38 times 4. And so we're going to set this up in the standard way. So 38 times 4. And the first thing we're going to do is multiply the ones place by the 4. So the ones place of the 38 by the 4. So I'm going to do 4 times 38. And 4 times 8. So we're just looking at this first digit. 4 times 8 is 32. I put the 2 down below, and I'm going to regroup the tens over here, because remember that 32 is 3 tens and 2 ones, right? So I'm moving the 2 ones down here, and I'm regrouping the tens with the tens that are already here, because that 3 is 3 groups of 10. So now I'm going to multiply here, and 4 times 3 is 12, plus I'm going to add what I regrouped. So 12, 13, 14, 15. And so my answer would be 152. And so I would say that they spent $152. I can check this right now with the area model. So if I draw an area model, I would have a 3 out here on the outside, and this would be a 30. This would be an 8. And I'm sorry, it's not a 3, it's a 4. It's times 4, forgive me. Times 4, sorry. Wait, a little bit better, times 4. So 30 times 4 is 120. I can use my powers of 10 rule for that, right? 4 times 3 is 12 plus that. And then 4 times 8 is 32. Then if I add those, if I put it back into my thing, I would have 32 and 120. So notice when I did it up here, I did 8 times 4 is 32, carry the 3. And then I did 3 times 4 is 12. And I added the 3 here, and here I'm adding the 3 here. I'm doing the same work, just in a different order. So that is using the standard algorithm. Let's try another example. What if we tried 317 times 5? So what they want you to do first is to estimate this first, just so you have an idea of where your answer should be close to. So if I estimate this, I would round this 317 to the closest 100, because 100 is the greatest place value. And so that would become a 300, and I would leave that 5 alone, because it's a single digit. So 5 times 3 is 15, and then 1, 2. So my answer should be somewhere close to 1,500. So let's put this vertically and see what I get. 7 times 5, I start in the ones place, right? 7 times 5 is 35. I'm going to put that 5 and carry the 3. 5 times 1 is 5, plus the 3, so 6, 7, 8. And then I also multiply here. So I have to take this 5, this digit on the bottom, and multiply it in order in every place that the number above it has. So I have to multiply by the ones place, and then by the tens place, and then by the hundreds place. And 5 times 3 is 15. And so I would get the answer of 1,585. And those are pretty close. Let's look at the area model. I would have a 5 there, and this, if I break this apart by its places, like expanded form. For expanded form, I would have 300 plus 17, plus 10 plus 7. So this would be my 300. And then I would have 10. And then I would have 7. So if I did it in the same way, I'd start out here. I would do 5 times 7 is 35. 5 times 10 is 50. And 5 times 300 is 1,500. Then I would add those. And when I add them, I get 5. 5 plus 3 is 8. 5 plus nothing is 5. And 1 plus nothing is 1. So I can always use the area model to check, but you really want to practice with the standard algorithm, and then use this area model to check your work. Really, in the area model, you're doing the same thing. I'm doing 5 times 7 here is 35, and I'm doing 5 times 7 here is 35. So it works out the same way. All right, thank you for watching.